back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 4
yards on the big
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. They'll try and run. Here's Gordon. Yeah, he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. They're going to run. This is Gordon. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check it back. Check it back.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They go play action. Mariota. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, their last miss on 3rd down, they actually were able to alleviate it because they picked it up with a 4th down conversion. I don't know that they'd be wise to try and do that again here. To me, you got to punt the ball away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
44, Mike.
They're indeed going. It's Mariota. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go. 56. 56. You just won.
They'll run a draw now with Singletary. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, it's Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Gordon. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it 2nd down and 12. 6-0 our score after 1. On 2nd down now, it's Gordon, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 3rd down, Mariota. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Get off the field. Switch. Go. Over. Roy. Let it go.
On 1st down, Gilchrist. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Chargers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He finds his target, Fuller. He had 6 catches in the wild card win, and that's his first one here in the divisional round, and it's a 1st down.
1st down.
Here we go. Charlie. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Come on. 49. 49 to Mike. 49 to Mike. I got him.
Mariota on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Miles Jack came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mariota. And he's going to go down again. And Oliver in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Mike, check. 59.
Throwing, Mariota. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And it's incomplete. Both players had a shot at that one. Neither can get it, and it brings up 4th down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach have already made that decision.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. White now to return. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You remember me? Let's go.
Jackson now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On 3rd down, Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. We've seen it as it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort from minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now Gordon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. So give him the 1st down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. Give him 9 yards on the carry there. A good run. And now 2nd and goal. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal.
Come on, boy. You got to be ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. Here we go on 4th down. And he will get in. A Across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well,
now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This one fielded at the 5. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Go, go, go.
3rd and short yardage. Mariota. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Here's Jackson. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the Chargers.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Aguilar has it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 26 yards. And the Bills have retaken the lead.
Let's make these babies cry.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. To throw is Mariota. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Got to do better. Come on,
They'll run on first down. Gilchrist. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Jameson. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. From just shy of midfield, Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. His defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout call. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
I'm scared. Slam.
22, check, Bama. 22, check, Bama. Check. Joker. Don't take. Spell. Let it go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Jackson on first down. Completes it to Aguilar. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Go.
Jackson from the shotgun. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
Hey, you're on an
Jackson number Bills. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard
24 is the
line.
mic. Not today, you are. Not today.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Yeah, Jay. Ball trot.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Only a yard on the completion. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
And the ball situated at the 9. Second and goal.
Watch the screen.
They'll try the left side. Jamison. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jamison. Now the ball comes loose. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Tyree Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And sometimes you just put it in the hands of your quarterback, let him take you home.
And you just know the NFL playbooks nowadays have gotten just a little bit thicker because just about everyone has a quarterback run series involved now, and we just saw the evidence of it.
Do defenses hate that?
Drives them crazy because the quarterback is usually not a guy that runs the football. You cover everyone else, and all of a sudden he waltzes in on you.
Bryant's extra point up and good, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Mariota. And he fires one incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. To throw again on second down. Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Metcalf once again the target, and now it's third down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. He's got Fuller. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Mariota now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, first and 10. Now Mariota. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On the ready. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Come on, D. Check 99. Ready.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there, pick up the first down.
Chance. Check.
On first down, Gilchrist. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Come. Mark, 64. Sweet.
Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
All day, dog.
Tighten up.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. It's caught by Aguilar. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Switch. Bang. He's coming.
61. Next spot. Mike. Shake it. Let it go.
Now Jackson on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Yo.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
56. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey, the motion. Watch the motion. Mike 56. Mike. Over. Hey, tight.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Finding Knox there, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Man, I got you. Mike 56. Mike 56.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Cooper Kupp there to make the grab. And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Mariota to throw it. Steps away. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. To throw Mariota. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Mariota. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more point,
as Singletary has it stripped and picked up by the Chargers. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
First down and 10.
Third, wide angle. 44. In your face.
Mariota now after the fumble recovery. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They go to a knee here, and with that, it's on to the AFC title game.